Hey guys, I'm JW13 and this is my boner weed tutorial. Boner weed is a strat that was found by Nox and then later implemented in the test through no fault of Nox's own. When Nox found it, he didn't think it saved any time, but recently he revisited it and found out that it does and that you can make it RTA viable, and that's what we've been doing. So first of all, I want to show you what the trick looks like, and then I'm going to go over the steps of how to do it. So here is what it looks like. Go like that, go like this, jump on here, and go for it. A bit low. I'll explain in a bit why. Generally, you won't be going too low if you do the setup properly. There you go. And that's exactly what you want to see. Alright, so the steps. First step is the setup. Setup goes, when you're doing white jungle normally, you would fall here, be buffering a spin dash charge, and just, I automatically unrolled it. Usually you wouldn't unroll it, you would just go rolling down the hill, hit the speed pad, go for the loop, and just go like that. Instead, where you would let go of the spin dash charge, you still let go of it there, but you immediately unroll. And you don't have to do that. It's actually a little bit slower, but it makes it way easier, and that is definitely my setup. It's in the IL world record as of the uploading of this video, so it's definitely not that slow. Still saves a second. So yeah, I'm going to show you what you do after you descend from that hill. For that I'm going to have to restart the stage because we are going to use some rings as a visual reference. So we go for the usual charge, roll, unroll, and then you see that I jump when I grab the last couple rings in the line of 6 rings. The 5th and 6th ring, I do a neutral jump. I let go of my control stick and do a full jump. And if I do it correctly, that doesn't happen. Let's do that again. So unroll here, there you go. That's what you want. So let's see that again with the rings. Go here, charge, roll, unroll, 6th ring, jump. Alright, great. Now the loop speed part, I highly recommend you put your save state here once you did the setup correctly, once you kind of learned how to do the setup correctly consistently. Because if you put a save state here, that's going to make practicing the loop speed a lot easier. Loop speed, it's much less difficult than the green forest wall run loop speed, but it's still challenging. I still recommend you practice it, make sure you're taking the right lines, make sure you're pressing the right buttons, and then go back to practice the whole thing together. So yeah, for the loop speed, charge a full spin dash. Immediately once you let go, you go to the right, so that you're behind the loop speed triggers behind the loop. And once you're behind the loop, you want to go back to holding forward and then homing attack. If you're not holding forward, it's going to go wrong. It's not going to be the right result. You're not going to get the kind of loop speed that you want, generally. Sometimes I've gotten it without holding forward, but generally it's the difference between this and this. Second one being the one that we want. So yeah, get behind the loop, hold forward, homing attack. All these inputs are going to be very quick, but with some right practice you'll be able to do them pretty easily. So uncharge right forward A, uncharge right forward A, and pretty much as soon as you start holding forward you want to press A to homing attack. Oh. And then there's one more thing that you got to do. If you've been following along, what's possibly been happening, because I don't expect perfect loop speeds immediately, it takes a little bit of practice, but for those of you who have gotten perfect loop speeds, what you'll have seen is this. Yeah, doesn't really work well, it's not nice. We prefer to be able to see things. So at the same time you homing attack to get the loop speed, we hit the right camera trigger. Just a slight tap. And then if we do it right, this happens. We get to see where we're going. It's all quite wonderful. And that makes landing really easy. I'll just demonstrate that by doing this a couple times here. really not that big of a deal. So yeah, really nice. For the landing, want to make sure that predominantly, we land on the outside of the half loop. So right around here. And we want to make sure that we are facing to the left enough as we land, because that will allow you to maintain your full speed, immediately charge your spin dash. Personally, I unroll, I think it's faster, and save the full second. So let's see that in action. Oh. There we go. There you go. Very nice. So yeah. You can even set your save state after you've gotten the loop speed, though the kinds of loop speeds that you'll get are going to vary. But as you see, like if I land like this, oh, I actually got the benefits there. Not gonna get the benefits, landing like this, I'm gonna get the benefits. So land facing left, very important. Possibly even more important than landing on the outside of the half loop. As you can see, I can even maintain my full speed landing in the middle of the tunnel as long as I'm facing left. So yeah, make sure that after practicing all of these steps, you practice them all in one go. What I recommend is using the save state that I used at the start of this tutorial, right before the vine. That way you get a little bit of the movement beforehand as well, get the complete setup, so that when you go into a run, it's you're not confused as to what you're being hit with. You know exactly what to expect the moment you hit that vine. All that practice is going to rush back in your brain, and you're going to realize, okay, I'm going to do these inputs, and I'm going to get the loop speed. So yeah, thank you for watching my boner weed tutorial. I hope you guys find the most success with it, and I hope to see you all later. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.